He will come to your house and rap in your living room because he's that serious. That boy is the hardest working kid in the business, so I've seen lately. So anybody that feels differently, up your game. It's as simple as that. And we all come here together to show love to one another. Got a buddy that's about to come to the stage because we're going to transition to the next section of the show. Came out here making a lot of y'all look good, and I want y'all to make sure to give him love tonight. Give it up for my man, Aim the Frame. And I will see you in a little bit because I gotta go change. Thank you.
Why y'all gotta put the mic up so high? I got a couple of questions for y'all, just get out of the way. Kevin Hart couldn't make it, so y'all got stuck with me. But anyway, Athens Hip Hop Awards, second awards, we here for y'all. But I ain't gonna take up too much of your time. I'm gonna keep this around my height. So I'm gonna let my lovely co-host come out, Miss Raw. I don't know why they call her Miss Raw. Y'all ask her that.
Oh, everybody looks wonderful. Hi, you guys. Welcome to the second annual Athens Hip Hop Awards. Now I need y'all to give yourselves an applause for looking so marvelous and taking the time to dress up and come to this red carpet event. Shouts out to Noah and Miss Jasmine again for putting it together. Without further ado, I'm going to introduce to you a wonderful act. Y'all sit back, enjoy. Live.
Live. Peace. How y'all doing today? We good. Yes, can y'all hear me? Is this on? Yeah, it's on now. How y'all doing today? Come on, man. I've heard roaches talk louder than that. How y'all doing today? Now we're gonna get a little serious, a little more serious. In the 7th century BC, an Assyrian sage by the name of Akita, he coined a quote that says, "The word is more powerful than the sword." The word is more powerful than the sword. Since then, many people came and they remixed that quote. People say that the tongue is sharper than the blade. Other people say that a poet's ink is sharper than a bomb. However you look at it, now I want to remix it for you real quick. The words that you speak, the ink that flows from your pen is more powerful than 1,000 bullets. Why? Because 1,000 bullets can kill 1,000 people. But with your words, with your pen, it can kill an entire generation. Preach. People throughout history have realized the importance of using words. You can use a word and you can shape a person's mind. You can take a person's idea and let it explode into the universe and do whatever you want with it. But words can also be written to erase somebody's history and to rewrite somebody's history. So I want to ask you today is, what are you going to do with your words? We can use our words in this Athens community and really change some things. I know some kids that see the shows, 11th grade, that don't know how to read. 11th grade and they don't know how to read. But they can memorize an entire album. There are so many levels that we can take hip hop, so many different levels. We can take it to different classrooms. We can take it to after school programs. We can use it to organize and vote in the next election. If we want a mayor, a city councilman, whatever we want, we can do it with hip hop. But y'all gotta be serious about it. If y'all ain't serious about it, somebody else is going to come in and take over it as they have done. By the mid-1980s and early 90s, the Vultures came into hip hop, and what they did was they found a way to marry hip hop culture to the prison complex.
Yes.
And they used hip hop as a vehicle to start dumping our kids into those jails.
Yes.
That's real talk. Now, how did they do it? They took control of all the different stores, all the different radio stations. Then they went and got distribution deals, and then they told the rapper, look, if you want that big money, you gotta sign a contract. If somebody can control what you write, then they can control you. And they have been using hip hop for the last couple of generations to really begin to lock our kids up.
Yes.
And I'm telling, and I'm forcing, I'm encouraging, inspiring all artists in here. Be about what you say. Don't let your records be used to incriminate you when you go to court. Because that's what's happening now. They're using hip hop to start locking you up. All right, so be about what you say and at the same time be serious. Use your words to make some things happen. A farmer, every time he plants a tree, a fruit tree, he smiles. Why? Because he knows that for the next 10, 20, 30 years, his children's gonna eat. As hip-hoppers, we gotta start thinking like that farmer. In 2074, what are your grandkids and your great-grandkids are gonna say about the album that you put together in 2014? That's how you have to start looking at hip-hop. Now, if you wanna hear some poetry, say, talk to me.
Talk to me.
It's time we stand up, take a pledge for the youth. Reverse the conditioning being wedged in our youth. Confusion is running full-fledged at our youth. Insanity now hang on the edge of the youth. But I tell them freedom is waiting on the ledge for the youth. Corporations bring Satan on a sled for the youth. Reindeers, nose painted red for the youth. Little leprechauns with green feds for the youth. Tooth fairies hiding under beds for the youth. Easter bunnies laying chocolate eggs for the youth, while the pastor is yelling, he died and bled for the youth. Pharmacies selling prescription meds to the youth. And rappers sign deals to spit dead to the youth. Verbal genocide, they spit lead to the youth.
Yes.
Load poisons and pistols and aim it at the heads of our youth.
Yes.
While parents are unaware of what's being said to the youth, but still consuming the poison that's being spread to the youth.
Yes.
I'm concerned with the lies that's being read to the youth. Synthetic burgers and fries is being fed to the youth.
Yes.
And mama works double shift trying to bring bread to the youth. And fill the shoes of the alpha male who fled from the youth.
Yes.
So in crept the spider, built webs for the youth.
Yes.
Built prisons and jails to be the shed for the youth. Judges slam gavels, tears shed from the youth. 25 to life, years shed from the youth. While the rest of the world's lapping the head of our youth. When I try to speak sense, it's like they dreading the truth. Listen, become a seamstress for the Most High and thread in the truth. When the valley of death becomes a highway, just trail in the truth.
Yes.
Even if you find yourself alone, at least you dwelled in the truth. Don't be a rebel without a cause. Rebel in the truth.
Yes.
Stare the wicked in their eyes, man, and tell them the truth.
Yes.
The system is built on lies. They try to sell you the truth.
Yes.
And nomenclate your words so they can spell you the truth.
Yes.
But your mind is power. Use your voice to nail in the truth.
Yes.
Be engaged to righteousness. Be wed in the truth.
Right.
Be protected by the greater light. Be held in the truth. Peace.
Right.